What's going on, everybody? You have Tone here, back with some more Draft League content, and a quick thing to note, this is going to be my SBU Week 4 battle against Jesse504, the coach of the Ann Arbor Accelgors. I say this knowing that, wondering what happened to Week 3, well, the condensed version is I ended up getting a forfeit win for week number 3. So if anyone's wondering what happened to that game, well, there's your answer. So, with that out of the way, let's get right to the battle. Enjoy. And we are back with our SBU Week 4 battle against Jesse504 and his Ann Arbor Accelgors. And you see the team he ended up bringing being the Aromates, Solgaleo, Dracovish, Mienshao, Tornadus, and the Tangela. Actually surprised that he brought a few of this. Some of the mons he did. Zapdos is still a fantastic mon to bring as a lead because it matches up pretty well against essentially everything. For the most part, like, he doesn't really have a good response to Zapdos as a lead for the most part. So, as you see, there is also going to be no team builder for this battle against Jesse. So just to quickly go over the team I did end up bringing for this match. So we have a sub DD Dragapult with Dual Stab, Dragon Darts, and Phantom Force. Hopefully my capture card doesn't like freeze up on me. Come on. Actually, I'll pause it for a minute and see what happens. 1 sec. Okay, we are finally back after about a 5-minute delay on a black screen, and I was really concerned. So he's ended up leading off with Mienshao as I lead off with my Zapdos, as this is a fine lead for me. Like I said, considering what he brought, he doesn't really have the best responses to Zapdos as a switch-in. And I'm really hoping that the land's not acting up, because this is taking a little bit too long for my liking. Okay, there we go. So, we are just going to go and fire off. Sorry about that. I feel like just going for a discharge. I don't feel like risking Hurricane right away, because he shouldn't be staying in. Like, he is faster than me, but I don't feel like he would, like, he doesn't kill me with one hit, basically, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, getting back to the team I ended up building for this battle, it's pretty weird, because as you see, I didn't bring Melmetal. Like, he had a lot of things on his team that scared the crap out of my Melmetal that he didn't end up bringing. One of them was the Crocodile and the Toxapex. Like, a bunch of stuff that I didn't feel like Melmetal would function well in. And he had other stuff on his team, like the Solgaleo, Dracovish, Mienshao, Heatwave Torn. Like, it just felt really awkward to bring Melmetal in this matchup. So, if I get the para on this Solgaleo, that'd be great. I don't. That's fine. Solgaleo, I don't think it gets a move that can, like, knock me out or hit me super effectively. I don't think. Like, this is my first time ever facing a Solgaleo. But I feel like just staying in and discharging again would be better. It's a good play, because I weakened this for Gardevoir. So yeah, just getting into the team really quick. Sub DD, Leftovers, Dragapult with Dual Stab, Discharge, Hurricane, Toxic Roost, Boots, Zapdos, 4 attacks, Heavy Protective Pads or Shifu, a Life Orb, Nidoqueen, as I'm faster. I get the para, very nice. Flamethrower. Okay. And then jumping into the rest of my mons, I have a 4 Stealth Rock, 3 attacks, Life Orb, Nidoqueen, a Choice Scarf Gardevoir, and a Agility, Weakness Policy Orbeetle with Dual Stab. Discharge again. Full para. Good. Perfect. This is great. So just discharge, hopefully knock this thing out. So this is actually looking really, really good for my Gardevoir. Just weakening this, he doesn't really have much for Gardevoir, switching into Gardevoir now. Like, this was his response. He's going to switch. I'll take it. Into the Aromatisse. I will take that. Good chip. Leftovers. Alright. Seems though land's picking up again, so that's good. It's not like lagging like before. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to play out into my Nidoqueen. Because with the Solgaleo weakened, like, this is also another mon he struggles to switch into, which is great. So Nidoqueen comes in, goes for the Wish. Now I know he's not going to stay in, so what I'm going to do actually is click Earth Power, and like Sludge Wave makes no sense because he still has Solgaleo, and I want to Earth Power because it prevents him from going hard Solgaleo or predicting me to go for Sludge Wave. As long as Solgaleo is around, I'm always going to make the Earth Power play. Switches out. Torn. Okay, fine with that too. I'm fine with that play too. So let's just say screw it and go and click the Ice Beam. Because if I weaken... well, I don't really need to make this play because Nidoqueen's actually really, really important. But the thing is, he should know I have Zapdos in the back to go into. Like, he should know that. I feel like he's just going to U-turn. Yep, exactly. Hard Dracovish. Oh, God. Oh, God. I made a mistake. Okay, good chip. But, yeah. What's my switch into this? Oh, God. What's my switch into this? That's a good question. I guess I go... I'm just gonna go Urshifu. Because I don't really see Urshifu doing much in this game. Vicious Run. Yeah, that's a 2 KO. God damn it. And just go for the... Sorry. Oh, man. If he's Scarf, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna Drain Punch. He switched into Tangela. Okay, so I guess he was afraid of me being Scarfed. In that case, I should have just U-turned. I should have just U-turned, but I'm gonna go for the U-turn now. So he switched out Fairy Me being Scarfed. Okay. Good chip. And from here, I feel like he's either going for a knockoff or a Leech Seed. I think either way, I'm just gonna go straight into my Zapdos. Because for the most part, Zapdos covers both. I don't need my boots in this game. Like, his only potential Stealth Rocker is the Solgaleo, and it's at like 20%. Yeah, Leech Seed's fine. Leech Seed is fine. So what do I want to do now? Because the obvious play is to just go for the Hurricane, because his switch into Hurricane doesn't really exist, but I'll Roost first just to keep this healthy for Torn. Because he shouldn't stay in here. Exactly. Okay. Okay, so that's beneficial. Like, the Solgaleo does get Leech Seed recovery back, but I still think it's in range of discharge. At least I hope it's in range of discharge. That's about 27%. That should definitely be discharge range. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He switched again. Back into the Aromateas. Okay. No para. Yeah, this is going to be a hella annoying now. But me going back into Nidoqueen is still fine. Yep, wish again. And it's pretty much a rinse and repeat like the last time. I'm just going to click Earth Power. As long as the Solgaleo is around, I am never clicking Sludge Wave until that thing is down. Alternatively, I could have clicked Stealth Rocks, but Stealth Rock didn't make any sense. So I'm just going to Earth Power. It's a Wish Up. I want to prevent anything from healing for free. Hard Dracovish again. Just missed a KO. That sucks. And now I'm forced to sack something. And looks like that something is going to be my Urshifu. Yep, that's gotta be Urshifu. No other play. And yep, killed me. Okay. Yeah, like I said earlier, Urshifu wasn't doing much against his team. Like, considering what he brought. I could go Dragapult, but oops. I think for the most part, I could also try to go to Zapdos here. But I'm pretty sure this is Scarf. I'm pretty positive this is Scarf. I risk for quick discharge. Oh, actually, no, that's a misplay. I misplayed. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Para! Dang! I misplayed. I misplayed really, really bad. I shouldn't have did that. I just remembered I EV'd my Dragapult to outspeed Scarf Dracovish. I never should have did that play. I made sure Dragapult outsped Scarf Dracovish. Why did I sack Zapdos? Why did I sack my switch into Torn? He is going to go into Aromateas, but... Oh my god. That was a really dumb play on my part. That was a really dumb play on my part. Like, Dragapult's never being this 1v1. Oh, boy. I'll just Phantom Force for some chip and then go out into Nidoqueen. I hate it when I remember stuff after I click the move. Like, really, really dumb on my part. Yeah, I'm just getting flashbacks to when I used this exact same set against Goldoa and SDA. And he just literally just sat there in front of me with a Clefable. And here I am doing the exact same thing but a different fairy type. I would feel a whole lot more comfortable if I was able to my Melmetal. Yeah, that does jack. Breaks my sub. Oh boy. The other problem is now the other problem is not even just the Aromateas. I'm also forced to sack something to Dracovish every time it comes in. But I go Nidoqueen again. Moonblast. That's fine. I wish I was a whole lot more offensive, that's for sure. But I Sludge Wave now because there's no Wish Up. Like, I only click Earth Power when if he has a Wish Up, and that's it. Like, he can't even go it can't go Hard Solgaleo because it's paralyzed too, so I outspeed it. He goes Torn. Yeah, because I've been clicking Earth Power the last few times, so yeah. Yeah, it's a 2 KO, good. And I gotta stay in. Like, as much as I want to switch out, like, what do I switch out into? If he goes for knockoff and knocks off my Scarf on my Gardevoir, that's bad. And I don't want to go hard Orbeetle because I want to get an agility up first. So I just gotta stay in. Hurricanes. We miss. Sludge Wave. This should knock out the Torn. And it does. Perfect. Okay, so issue is gone. The Hurricane Mist does suck for him. But there's only one problem with me doing that, and that is this. So now is basically who dies to this now. So who's next on the list? I think it's gotta be Dragapult. It's gotta be Dragapult. As long as the Aromatisse is around, I can never use Dragapult to win. Alternatively, I could have just sacked Orbeetle instead, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, I am not playing well right now. I am not playing well at all. He's just gonna go back into Aromatisse. I should have doubled, but I definitely should have doubled. Like, that made no sense for me to do that. Like, he has to know Scarf Dracovish isn't faster than this. Well, I mean, then again, I let my Zapdos go down for no reason after I remembered that Dragapult outsped Scarf Dracovish. So who am I to talk? But in any case, back to Nidoqueen. Back to Nidoqueen. It's more annoying that I'm making like these safe plays and then I come out and then sag Zapdos for no reason. Wishes again. Yep. And same concept as before, but this time Earth Power is a whole lot freer. That's the only good part. Because there's no Torn. And like I said, I want to prevent him from healing back up the Solgaleo at all costs. Switches. Dracovish again. Okay, he goes Solgaleo this time. Good. That's what I wanted. So, we're going to knock out the Solgaleo. Perfect. So that's 2 kills now for Nidoqueen. Great. Alright, so that frees up my Scarf Gardevoir. It basically just spams Moonblast now, which is good. But, let's play the sack game again. Courtesy of our good old fishy boy friend over here. And now we sack Dragapult again because, like I wanted to. Because I'm not winning with Pult. If anything, I'm winning with Nidoqueen and Gardevoir. So yeah. My apologies, Dragapult. You must be sacrificed to the greater good. Oh, no, no! And this is what happens when you don't pack an adequate water resist. I swear, I have water resist. I usually draft lack of ground resist, but I usually have a switch in for this. I swear. But yeah. Me going Gardevoir is just screaming, hey, I'm Choice Scarf, but what's my out? That's the question. Man. I really wanted to double there, but I'm really worried about him switching, about him staying in. Back to Aromatisse, right? Yeah, it's just a rinse repeat at this point. It's just rinse and repeat at this point. Special attack drop, okay, it's fine. Doesn't help me, but hell. This doesn't help me whatsoever, because the thing is, I go Nidoqueen, he's just going to Wish again. It's basically just going to come down to me killing something on his team. He goes Dracovish, kills something on my team, and it becomes a never-ending cycle, but he has one more Mon than me, so I'm going to be on the losing end of this. I also really wish I toxic this thing when I had Zapdos in, but I didn't do that. I feel a whole lot better this thing with Poison, but I felt it wasn't worth it because of the fact that what if he has Heal Bell? Protect, fine. That's all well and good, now you gotta... You don't have a switch into this anyway, so it's like... And this is my only way of dealing with this. But the problem is, he's just gonna go and sack something now, because he's never gonna let this thing go down. He's never gonna let it go down. Sacks off Tangela, yep. Doesn't need Tangela anymore because her Shifu's down. Yep. So that's 3 kills Nidoqueen. 3 kills Nidoqueen. 3 kills Dracovish, which is about to become 4. I know that for a fact. There's the fish I know and love. Well, you know who's getting sacked this time. Sorry, Orbeetle. It has to be done. I gotta leave it up to the girls now. The first time I bring Orbeetle, it has to become fish food. This is ridiculous. It's my own fault though, but hell. I mean, thank you for the great observation, Orbeetle. Yeet. And down. And guess what comes back out? Back out comes Gardevoir, but I really want... I am so contemplating. I want to double to Nidoqueen so goddamn badly, but the problem is I can't. The problem is I literally cannot do that. And it's frustrating me that I can't double. Like, you go into Aromatisse, I know that. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what if he stays in and fishes Rens? Ugh. I really hate this about myself that I'm not taking more risks. Like, going Aromatisse made so much sense, and I'm just bringing Nidoqueen in, and it's just a rinse. It's basically rinse repeat of me killing something on his side, him going Dracovish and killing something on my side, and it's really annoying because I don't have enough sacks to Dracovish anymore. At the same time, though, I shouldn't be, like, getting all frustrated about what he brought. Like, his team was beatable, but the one time I don't bring Melmetal is when the Aromatisse comes and screws me up. Like, I knew it was going to be, like a bulky game. Like, I get up... Like, at this point, I'm just clicking buttons, because I know at the end of the day, I'm going to lose to either the Dracovish or to this. But, because, like, the Protect was so obvious. He was never going to go hard in me, Enshell or Dracovish or whatever. And for the most part, I just spam Sludge Wave, because, like, what else do I do? Because at this point, he's just going to sack off Mienshao now. Like, for the most part, I could, like, go to Gardevoir, but that doesn't help me. Like, if I trick this thing Scarf, that's great, but the problem is Dracovish outspeeds me. So I can't do what I want to do in my head. Sack off Mienshao, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I'm fine with that. And just Sludge Wave and kill this, so... Knock off my Life Orb. Fine. Like, at least Nidoqueen's putting in work. Like, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. I'm just really, like... It's really annoying that it's gonna come down to... me killing Dracovish and not breaking Aromatisse. Like, I can't do anything now. Because now he just got the free run. I can't go Gardevoir. And now I lose to Aromatisse. Like, officially. Like, it's one of those games where, like, I'm not really frustrated. I mean, I'm more frustrated with how I played. Like, less so about what he brought and more so how I played this. Because this was definitely winnable, especially how I started, but then I started playing really, really haphazardly with my team. So, yeah. So, Dracovish goes down, but I'm just going to lose it to Aromatisse. Because literally all he has to do is literally just PP Stomp me out of Moonblast. He doesn't even have to attack me. And like this is the one part that this is one part that frustrates me because of the fact that I can't do anything else. Like, I click Moonblast, he's gonna Wish Protect, and all that stuff. He literally doesn't have to protect at all, attack me at all. I'm literally just gonna get PP stall, and I can't get a double crit because he's just gonna protect every other turn. And this is nothing against my opponent. This is nothing against Jesse whatsoever. This is, like, he's doing what he has to do to ensure he wins the game. And yeah, this is more so on my part because I didn't prep enough for this. Like, I knew that Jesse had a fat team, but I thought when I was going to get stalled, I thought it would be through Toxapex, not through this. Like, I mean, things would be a lot smoother if I had Orbeetle, yes, but at the same time, though, it's my own fault. It's literally my own fault. No one to blame but myself. So yeah, this is going to end up being a 1-0 loss. Because this Aromatisse is just way too fat for my Gardevoir to break through. Actually, I take that back. This Aromatisse is not fat, it's fluffy. Which means it's healthy by default. It's still healthy by default. That barely did. It did almost 50, but yeah. And for those of you that don't know, it applies to Pokemon as well. There are 6 levels of fatness. There is big, healthy, husky, fluffy, damn, and oh hell no. This is not damn. This is fluffy. because it's fat, but against my team, it wasn't difficult to break. I just didn't bring enough to break through it. Specifically, I'm missing one Melmetal, but like I said, I'm totally okay with losing like this. Like, some may deem it being frustrating or whatnot, but like, if the situation was the reverse, I probably would have done the exact same thing. And for the most part, it was pretty fun seeing us go back and forth with sacking our Mons to our threat. I sacked 5 Pokemon to Dracovish. He sacked 4 Mons to Nidoqueen. So, there was offense. There was literally offense in this battle. No denying it. It just sucks that it gets anticlimactic and ends like this. And I know you guys don't want to, like, watch something like this, but I know it has to be done. But to spare you guys, I am just going to, instead of letting you guys waste through this whole back and forth of Wish Protect Moonblast shenanigans, I'm just going to pause until we get, I'm just going to go right to the, I'm just going to skip over this until we get to the end. So, without further ado, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back, and I have finally run out of Moonblast, so we're just going to struggle ourselves to death. Moonblast. Yeah, so yeah, that's how the game's going to end, guys. So the struggle is real because I couldn't break through the Aromatisse. Like I said, my own fault. No hate against my opponent whatsoever. So yeah, it's gonna be a 1-0 loss for us, like guaranteed. At least he's attacking me to make things go quicker. Either that or he finally ran out of wishes. One or the other, but regardless, the last turn. And we are going to die to struggle. So yeah, that's going to be a 1-0 loss for us. Frustrating, but hey, what can you do? At least it's a 1-0. So yeah, GG to Jesse. Be sure to check out his side of the battle as well as all the other coaches in the SBU. So yeah, we hit the midway point of the season, 2-2 with a +5 differential, I think, something like that. Yeah, it's something along those lines. But yeah, yeah, it's one of those things I can learn from, definitely. I should have been a lot more aggressive and built out something a lot more, built something more along the lines of dealing with his fat. I mean, it could have been simplified by just bringing Melmetal over Orbeetle, but what can you do? It's my own fault. Like I said, no one to blame but myself. Something I can learn from for sure. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the battle, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, click that subscribe button, be sure to check out all the other coaches in the SBU. And without further ado, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next time, this is Tone, signing out for now. Peace out.